It is written.
Hey friends, welcome back to Axial GT. Today we'll sort through all the basics of what we know about Doom Eternal, and what we might expect from ID Software's newest iteration of Doom. Plus we'll take a closer look at the PC system specs to give us a general idea on how it might play on our systems. But first things first, Doom Eternal will release on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and the shit console known as Stadia. And why do I call it that? Doom Eternal was Stadia's leading game in touting 4K 60 FPS. Well, sorry to disappoint, it has come to light that Stadia can't run it at 4K. But that's a story for a different day. But all are releasing on March 20th except for the Switch version, which will come later in 2020. But Switch fans have been assured that it won't be a long delay after the March 20 release on the other platforms. So good news for Switch fans who want to play on the go. The game was first set to be released on November 22nd, 2019, but was delayed until this year in order to make sure we're delivering the best experience, according to ID and Bethesda's statement. As for story, Doom Eternal is a direct sequel to Doom 2016. Doom Guy is back, hacking, slashing, incinerating, impaling, shooting, and just overall blowing up demons that literally came from hell, all the while jamming to some sweet music. While not everything is known about the premise and exact story arc, from the trailers we can surmise that this time, hell and its minions have come to Earth, and have overrun it, and the Doomslayer will also be on Phobos, the terrestrial moon of Mars. And while the story of Doom games do provide an interesting backdrop, it's not why most people play Doom. Maybe I should correct that statement. That's not why I play Doom. I play Doom for the action, and the insane glory kills, and the gruesome run and gun tactics. There's something very satisfying about sending hell's minions back to the fiery chasm from which they came.
Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. But tonight, we dine in hell!
Now, if you can't wait to have that fulfilling knowledge that the game is yours, it's still not too late to pre-order. And the PC player can either get the game from Bethesda's store and launch it on Bethesda's launcher, or grab it from Steam. Now how's that for player choice? Now in doing so, you do get a few interesting pre-order bonuses, like a new level to play, and a shotgun skin, and the Duke Revenant skin. But the best bonus in my opinion is the free digital copy of Doom 64. It was originally released on Nintendo 64 back in 1997, and this is the first time it'll be on the other platforms. Now those pre-order bonuses are standard. For the $90 Deluxe Edition, you also get the 1-year pass that secures your DLC add-ons for 1 year, plus a new skin for your Doomslayer, and a sound pack that uses Doom Classic sound effects. Or if you're the ultimate Doom Eternal fanatic, you can get the collector's edition for the very low price of $200. And if you detect a note of sarcasm, I guess that's congratulations to me because I tried to lay it on pretty thick. But in this edition, you also get a full-size replica of the Doomslayer's helmet, and a cassette tape with the Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal soundtrack. Do people still own cassette players? Huh. We'll have to see about this one. Doom Eternal also has multiplayer, but totally different from 2016. Eternal's multiplayer focuses on battle mode, a 2 against 1 free-for-all. The 2 can select their demon of choice, like Revenant, and battle out against the 1, being a hardcore battle-hardened demon slayer. One of the other modes lets online players invade your single-player experience and take control of one of the demons on the map. Let's just hope these player-controlled demons have good AI, but it should add an interesting twist. But let's get back to the single-player. As seen in the first look gameplay footage, you can decide exactly how to kill these minions from hell, and it involves a little strategy. If you kill them with fire, they drop armor packs. Melee kills drop health, and chainsaw kills drop ammo. Doom Eternal is said to be the ultimate bang-bang shoot-'em-up. This first-person shooter is all about movement and staying moving, and the level design should add to that feeling. You'll be mowing your way through countless demons with the staples of Doomslayer's arsenal: shotguns, rifles, chainsaws, and what's new to your repertoire is the blade attached to your arm and some shotgun mods. And yes, you can target different body parts, making for a more gruesome and satisfying way to kill demons. Campaign-wise, Doom Eternal is said to be double the game's length of Doom 2016. As for how many hours of gameplay, it is said to be 22 plus hours long. So with the campaign and multiplayer I mentioned earlier, you should have many hours of death and destruction to look forward to. Now let's talk about PC system specs. Now Steam has them listed as, at minimum, a Core i5 or Ryzen 3 or better, 8GB of RAM, and on the GPU side, a 1050 Ti or better, and on the AMD side, we're looking at an R9 280 or better. And on the recommended spec, you're looking at an i7 6700K or better, or an AMD Ryzen 7 1800X or better. Still 8GB of RAM, which I do find odd. And on the GPU side of things, they recommend a GTX 1060 for the green team, and an RX 480 for the red team. But that's not the whole story. Since Doom Eternal's engine has been unlocked, the game can theoretically do over 1000 FPS. But don't go thinking that you'll be doing that with today's hardware. And as I said earlier, the system requirements don't really tell you the whole story, and might be a little bit misleading. So I figured I'd go ahead and give you a breakdown on what you can expect. If you're rocking the Ryzen 3 or the Core i5 with a 1050 Ti up to a 1060 3GB, or on the Radeon side of things an R9 280, you can expect in the ballpark of 1080p 60 FPS on low settings. If you want 1440p 60 FPS or 1080p high settings well over 60 FPS, the system specs take quite a jump. You're looking at the Core i7 6700K and up, Ryzen 1800X or better, plus a GPU in the area of a GTX 1080, RTX 2060, or a Vega 56. Now to get all the way up to 4K Ultra settings at 60 FPS, you'll need at least an i9 9900K or a Ryzen 7 3700X or better. For the GPU department, you'll be needing an RTX 2080 Ti. And everyone knows those ain't cheap. The cheapest one I could find at the time of making this video was around $1,100 on Newegg, and that's not chump change for most of us. On a side note though, while doing research for this video, I found out that a healthy kidney brings on the low end $6,000 on the black market. You could buy 5 2080 Ti's and give a few to your friends. Now I guess I should put up a disclaimer. I am not suggesting you sell your kidney on the black market for a graphics card. It was a joke. A wise man wouldn't do that. A wise man would talk one of your friends into doing it. But that's it. That's all I have. If you enjoyed the video or found it informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of future Axial GT content. I appreciate you watching. Until next time, I'm out of here. You all have a good one.